It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen.
You know that bit in a video game when you get captured and thrown in jail and they take away all your weapons, and sometimes your clothes?
I hope you have a plan.
But luckily the guards are rubbish, and also they've stashed all your equipment in a handy storage chamber just through the north doors.
Our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors.
That's Deus Ex Human Revolution, The Missing Link. And this is your first and last spoiler warning. Although we're not going all out on the plot spoilers, this slice of downloadable content fits into the story of the Deus Ex Human Revolution main game quite late on, filling in a previously mysterious 3-day gap in which our augmented protagonist, Adam Jensen, goes off the grid after and before he winds up in a So if you haven't finished Human Revolution yet and you don't want any clues about where it's all heading, look away now and for the next couple of minutes.
Clear landing pad for liftoff.
Alright, so back to The Missing Link, in which hyper-gruff hero man Adam Jensen gets captured after attempting to stow away from that port in Hengsha in a hibernation pod, aboard a ship belonging to the powerful private security outfit Bell Tower. He's strapped into a Jensen-proof EMP chair and roughed up by Bell Tower's Lieutenant Natanya Keitner and talked at by high-ranking Bell Tower operative Peter Burke. You see both of them in the trailer. They take away all his weapons and some of his clothes and all his fancy augmentations. Sound familiar? Okay. Your augments are reset to factory 0. This means your augmentation talent trees are reset and you've initially got no praxis points to spend. But it's not like you're suddenly a rubbish all-natural unaugmented human. It's more like being back at the beginning of the game just after Jensen gets rebuilt. So at least to start with, you'll be without your high-end augments such as the Icarus landing system or the Typhoon explosive system, but you'll have your killer cyborg starter kit, the single takedown move and the radar minimap, etc. On the Tumblr page for the game's developer Eidos Montreal, marketing bod David Bedard writes, "The Missing Link is about a fresh start for Adam. New orgs, new weapons, new situation as the underdog. Since it is shorter than the main game, this is the time to experiment." The Missing Link gives you a chance to respec basically and try out some new tricks in which you didn't invest points back in your Human Revolution playthrough. Could it be you come across some praxis kits along the way? Yes, it could. This downloadable content is a standalone chapter in the sense that it's not integrated into the game, but you must have the game in order to play it. You access it from the main menu rather than from within one of your save games, and you can select a new difficulty setting too. Also, this DLC doesn't affect the main game. Your new augmentation set won't be carried back over into Deus Ex Human Revolution. The episode takes place in 2 largish areas as opposed to across proper quest hubs like Detroit or Hengsha. So it's a bit more linear than the rest of the game in the sense there are seemingly fewer side missions, but there are still all kinds of alternative routes around the levels. The first of the 2 areas is the Bell Tower Freighter, which is yours to explore. You'll be hopping around shipping containers and moving gantries, getting rained on up on deck, and investigating the ship's shady cargo. All the while being guided over your infolink communicator by a mysterious faceless hacker who just wants to help you out and probably doesn't have an agenda of his own. If you've already completed Deus Ex Human Revolution, you don't need us to tell you to check all the shipping containers for goodies and that Jensen-sized air vents are your friend. The whole episode is about 5 hours long, but of course that could take much more or less time depending on the way you play. If, like us, you can't leave an area until all the guards have been knocked unconscious and stacked in a broom cupboard in alphabetical order, it will take considerably longer. And in case you're thinking of your precious hard drive space rather than your precious free time, Eidos Montreal says the download will be upwards of 1.5 gig, complete with 250 achievement points or 10 trophies. Exact pricing and a release date are yet to be revealed, but The Missing Link will be available sometime in October.
Please, I just want to go home.
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm.